Ta-da! I'm back on Facebook. A little technical difficulty. Thanks everybody for joining me. Today's spiritual tune-up is, does wanting something negate the vision of having it? Very advanced question. This question was posed by somebody on Facebook who said, look, I'm looking for a job every single day. I'm obsessed with looking for a job. Isn't that reinforcing the conditions that I don't like right now of me being unemployed? Yes, it's okay. We do it all the time and we still prevail. So a little insight here. When you are preparing for the worst or dealing with a disaster, you are giving energy to it, even if it's with a mindset to overcome and prevail and move beyond it. This absolutely creates a negative pull towards perpetuating the circumstances you're now in. But, and this is the saving grace, one of my life's biggest epiphanies, being of God, by God, pure God, you are so inclined to succeed that if you also do what you can with what you got from where you are, if you maintain some modicum of positivity and optimism, even if you're faking it, even if it doesn't feel authentic, that alone will be enough to negate the negation towards your vision by dealing with circumstances at hand. A little experience I had 20 years ago, the dark night of my soul. I was so afraid of losing my home and running out of money and not being able to kind of pick up and start my life over. I would run my air conditioner in Florida at 82 degrees. I would also eat ramen noodles like every single night. And I realized that I was so entrenched into lack and poverty consciousness that this was not doing me any good. So simultaneously, I created vision boards. I created affirmations. Every day I did creative visualization. And I would frequently, if not daily, several times a week, make some physical demonstration that implied everything was working, that my dreams were coming true. And that alone was enough to ignite my life and lead to an upward spiral that continues to this very day. And when I look back on it, I realized that all of our lives were caked in this old school thinking. If you buy health insurance, and I hope you do, this is a negative act of faith demonstrating a belief that you have that you could fall ill, that you are vulnerable, that you might catch a disease without any meaning or cause or purpose whatsoever from the person nearby who sneezes. That's what buying health insurance does. Buy it anyway. When you wear your car safety belt, please do. You're also demonstrating a belief in your own vulnerability, that there are crazy drivers out there, that you might do something accidental, that random, wacky, meaningless stuff could happen, so you better wear your seatbelt. Very negative act of faith. Wear your seatbelt anyway, because the rest of your life embodies an implied positivity and optimism that you're going to arrive, that you will end up healthy, that things are going to work out for your favor. And so, in spite of the negativity, you still prevail and very often thrive. When you know what I'm sharing with you, and you do the vision boards and the creative visualization, my gosh, you can't be stopped. And there's lots of room for pity parties and negativity and wearing your seatbelt and pounding the pavement looking for a job. Because of this little bit of positivity, it will wipe it all away. Because you're of God, by God, pure God. Because you're born to succeed. Because you have default settings through the roof. So if we can just move that way a little bit, I say our positive thoughts are 10,000 times more powerful than our negative thoughts. So if you need work, go get a job, circulate your resume, even though that's kind of perpetuating the circumstances. It's nothing compared to the visualization, positivity, affirmations that you're doing. Okay, everybody, lots of love. Thank you for this great question. Please continue to ask questions below on Instagram or on Facebook. And right now I can see my Facebook page is blinking and everywhere. So I don't know if I have to reshoot that or not. But anyway, thank you all so much for bearing with me this morning. Lots of love from warm Orlando, Florida.